Hello, Omega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. Last time we had that sex scene. I think this is kind of the ending of it. No, it's like recording for too much long. It was like, let's, you know. Anyways, okay. So we have this sex scene and stuff. So now, what to do now? Well, you see. I don't know, a few things happen as well. I think I'm like recording this after. Yeah, I wore a suit as well. Nice. I was supposed to go thrift shopping because less money, but my parents don't like me going thrift shopping because diseases and stuff. So I find that stupid, but whatever. I still got a suit on sale, 100% wool and $100 around there at least. And then okay, now so let's continue. And then the two of us end up in bed, staring up at the ceiling, while without sleeping. If I say something, I'm sure I will not let her go. So without speaking, I just felt her breathing, her warmth next to mine. When the morning came, she left the bed. I'm going. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please don't leave the room, okay? It seems like she brought enough food to last 2 weeks. I'll leave aside the fact that most of it seems to be curry. Please don't run off with some floozy while I'm gone. With some floozy. I really get jealous. Floozy? You see, such a scary thing about these smile and exit the room. It's before 5 o'clock in the morning. This is how last Monday in October began. Okay. Chapter 12. Endless Stone. I don't know why I'm not very consistent when making the voices. with the cat voices. Maybe in the next route I'll do it. I think we have like 3 more routes to do. If I remember correctly, as you saw it in the beginning. The room feels empty while Ciel here. It's past 7 in the morning. My body still feels tired after everything that's happened last night. Monday. Normally it'll be the time for me to go to school, but Ciel firmly told me not to leave this room. Especially if I don't go anywhere until Ciel returns. Having to tell Aika I won't be coming back for a while. And to Kohagu-san. I can't be forgiven, but the fact that I had to apologize to her. It's painful to leave those two aside, but right now I think dealing with Earl takes priority. Well, English. Mispronunciation. And I also mispronouncing that word too. I pull the sheets over my head. Resisting the tightness, I feel my chest. I fall asleep once more. Okay. Has your goal changed? No, the goal itself has not changed. I'm aimed for eternity. I seek for alternative for no reason. That was really a pure, undefiled will. Changed. I've changed. My goal, the goal of attaining eternity, has deranged to a means to an end. How ugly is this? I understand so myself, yet I cannot change my heart. That woman. Because of that woman, I became impure. But what should I do? What should I do? The human species does not have the power to live for thousands of years. Mentally and physically, a human vessel cannot resist the wearing down of time. Even if you gain an immortal body as a vampire, you cannot stop the aging of the mind. You cannot stop the aging, but that is only a halt. There's no meaning to a mind which has stopped. I have to exist with purity of my existence preserved. Unless I can be like that, I won't reach that woman. As expected, I will use a method of reincarnation. Reincarnating from birth, being myself, and dying once more. In this cycle, I can exist while preserving the purity of myself. What I regret is that I've lost my original purity. I, like the other pitiful wenches, am wishing to continue existing as myself, as it right now. It was the first time I knew hate, because everything it was a downfall which would have never occurred if that woman did not exist. That woman. I remember a strong will wake up. That woman. Okay. Now have we entered a horror film now? Though this is a horror novel, so I won't be so surprised. Ouch. More like a horror thriller than novel than anything else. This woman I know? Ugh. Where's this headache? It isn't natural. Ugh. I hold my head with both hands. It hurts. I never felt pain like this before. My head feels like it's being hit with a hammer. Ugh. Stop. If this keeps up, it will split apart. My head will shatter apart. Yeah. My body convulses. It hurts. Won't it ever stop? Yeah. It hurts so much I smashed my head against the table. A shattering sound. The glass table breaks into pieces. The blood flows from my forehead, but it doesn't hurt one bit. More than that, this headache that comes for no reason is far more unbearable. I can't even pass out. How many seconds? How many minutes? How many hours will this pain last? Help! It hurts. Trying to do something about it, I stab my hand with my knife. It's no good. It doesn't hurt at all. Ciel has not come back yet. I look at the clock and it isn't even noon. It hasn't been an hour since I woke up. There is another 20 hours until morning. Just knowing that only makes me go insane. Oh, it's blue. Though that's not really surprising because it's mostly blue all the time. I don't even know how long I withstood this pain. I passed my limit long ago. With all this pain, I will die before Ciel comes back. Gah! If I am in this room, this headache will stay. Outside. I have to go outside or I'll go insane. I can't. Ciel told me to not leave this room. But if I stay here, I'll die before Ro takes over me. I'm saying I can't. My legs head towards the door. For no reason. I really wanted to see the golden moon. The lines won't disappear. The wavering my vision worsens. The night city is surrounded in a white fog as if it was a city that died thousands of years ago. There's no sign of anyone else. A cocoon that's like a spider web is everywhere, in every building. It's terribly quiet, like a dead city at the bottom of a vast ocean. In that illusion I still walk. Overhead the large golden moon shines radiantly. Is it the mercy of the moon? The headache that disappeared in my head is in a daze. Under the moon, as if in a spell, I continue walking. Night hangs over the park. In the middle of my hazy vision, there's one figure that looks clear. For some reason, it seems like the earth wanted this. The moonlight is strong. Under the light, as bright as sun. So Roa is like forcing him to see the moon and see this person. That I think we have a pretty good guess who she is. I say she because I think we have a guess who she is. I already know. There, Arquay stands dressed in white. See, told you.
It's been a while.
And I still remember her voice.
Isn't it a wonderful moon tonight, Shiki?
Arquay? Then you go back.
No, I haven't fulfilled my objective yet. can go back before then, can't I?
Effortlessly. Aruka looks at me with crimson eyes. My breathing stops in my throat. An unnatural pressure, nothing like when I confronted Senpai. This is the pressure that I feel being confronted as her enemy. I can't breathe. My throat doesn't move. If I do such a strenuous movement, she will tear it out at that moment.
Stupid Shiki. This wouldn't happen if you'd side with that woman.
True, actually that is true. But you would have fallen prey to your own vices, Sarquid. Arquid shows just a brief moment of pity. Then her eyes light up with a pure delight like a happy child.
So, how is it, Shiki? How does it feel to have Roa inside you?
The white vampire sneaks up with an indescribable enmity in her voice. Fearing the danger that sends chills up my spine, I clearly realize the situation. Standing before me is Arquid, who's trying to kill me. Our distance is about 7 meters. Damn it. With an opponent like this, you can't feel safe with 100 meters, but she's only 7 meters away. What kind of nonsense are you saying? I confirmed the knife is my pocket and play dumb. It's useless, you know. It's useless, you know. In the first place, the road was made into a dead puzzle.
It's useless.
Okay, she's the one.
It's useless, you know. In the first place, Roa was made into a dead apostle by me. It's very easy for me to tell where the person is who stole my power.
I see. Come to think of it, Ciel said that before. That Roa became a vampire because he had his blood sucked by Arquid. I don't know why. There hasn't been 17 reincarnations before this. But this is the first and
I don't know why, but there's been 17 reincarnations before this. But this is the first time this has happened.
She doesn't even move one bit. There's no reason for her to come closer. Cause this is well within her range. Crimson eyes. Being stared at them, my headache returns again. Rob. Inside my head, the vampire called Roa is waiting me to emerge. Certainly I can sense Roa. Back then, Roa must have transmitted him.
Certainly I can sense Roa back then. Roa must have transmitted himself to you. I really don't understand why, though.
It hurts. Every time Arquid says his name, the memories of this guy rage in my brain. Whoa, that's beautiful. And it's in color. That's a nice one. I don't know if I should put that as a CG or not. Where was it? Deep in the mountains, an old castle. The figures of a solitary girl bound there. Only is burned into the man's soul, which has already become only a memory. I don't understand. Even though she was a true ancestor, she was not even told the meaning of her own existence, and only used as a tool to hunt fallen true ancestors. She herself does not receive any wounds whatsoever. The girl painted only a crimson moon of her enemies. Not knowing words, a woman just looking up at the moon as if she was some sort of idiot. Overhead, the golden moon. In that withering courtyard, only her figure was distant. He felt her figure was beautiful. For the first time since he was born. Probably, no, definitely. The only time in his life. Michael Roa Van Mulligang fell in love with that white woman. This is the first time. Not the impulse, but truly Roa's heart. The only remaining emotion. Roa's person has long dead, but it continues to exist without disappearing that internal memory. I see.
That's why he hated Arcade so much. That woman who stole his purity. Just an instant. He only saw her for an instant, but his heart was stolen. That hated true ancestor that caused his purity to fall. That existence. He hated everything about that white vampire princess. What a mistake. What a mistake it was. Ro hated her so much that he reincarnated so many times and always wanted Arcade to pursue him each time. For that, he did anything. He deceived Arcade, fooling her when she didn't know she was a vampire, and let her suck his blood. Becoming a dead apostle of Arcade, he used her power to destroy the remaining true ancestors, and waited for her. Why did he not understand? The hate that caused him to reincarnate and wait for Arcade. That isn't hatred. That man called Roa was so pure, he didn't even understand his own emotions. Think about someone else so much it makes you almost crazy. That feeling is very similar to hatred. It's very similar to hatred. But merely a single word. If this man called Roa could have been told his feeling was love, he wouldn't have been made this mistake. For just an instant, no, a long time. For a long time, I saw a dream of an instigator of all, the man who reincarnated to stay in the present. You're pretty composed. You're in front of me, and I'm running away. Or did you already give up, Shiki? Give up? What am I going to give up about? I won't lose to Roa. Tomorrow for sure. Ciel will return. So until then, I can't let myself be killed by Arcade. I didn't think you can still bluff around. I really thought only half of you was taking over Roa already, but I see. That's how it is. Her voice sounds happy. I don't know what. It's so enjoyable, but it seems she still have those kind of human feelings. And if I can do something, maybe there'll be a chance to run away. I don't know what you think you understood, but I also think we'll Roa myself. I won't lose to Roa. If you say you want to kill Roa, then I'll come himself for you. So you can just... I won't listen to you. I won't listen if you tell me to go back. You tend to get help of the church, right? I refuse to let him see Roa away. Shiki, I want to limit Roa so I can get back my power. So you know, if I can't do it myself, it will be meaningless. And no matter what, you're going to kill me, Arcade? But Shiki, the Roa inside you is very weak. You probably can't take away a person's will unless he's born into their body. He still managed to transmit himself to you, but that was all he can do. He's only able to live as your dark side. Does that mean Roa's will is almost nothing in me? Okay, that means... Yes, there's no need for me to kill you. If that was the case, I'm fine just having the power Roa stole from me working under me. Huh. That seems very interesting. Let's see how this plays out, right? She's saying there's no need for me to be killed. So why did she come to see me? Why does she look at me with those serious eyes? I don't understand. What are you trying to say, Arcade? I'm telling you to become my servant. What? What? Where's your command seals then? What, is this the Holy Grail War now? And it's not Fuyuki. See? Bunch of contradictions, eh? What? She doesn't seem like she's joking. When Arcade and Senpai were fighting, you said it was a joke. What? That wasn't a joke? No. I like you. So isn't it natural for me to want you by my side rather than to kill you?
Without lying, my headache points more than ever than has before. Roa. The guy inside me rages against her words. I don't know if it comes from delight or from jealousy.
If you're willing to become my servant, I'll stop Roa from consuming you. I don't think you need to think about it. Seeing how Roa's will consume you like this.
You say it so simply, but how do you intend to start this Roa inside of me?
Huh? The only one that Roa is you, Shiki. But that method will mean your death. My method is simply strengthening you. As long as your will is stronger than Roa, it doesn't matter how much he rages in you, right?
Something bursts in my head again. Roa keeps raging. Don't let her fool you, he rages. This woman wants to make you her puppet. I take a deep breath. I won't believe Roa's words, but even I can't understand that Arkway now is slightly different from the one I knew. Certainly she might possibly stop Roa, but a heart strong enough to resist these headaches means a heart that is so strong that it won't feel anything. I take off my glasses, take out the knife in my pocket, take the blade and hold it to eye level.
Shiki!
I refuse. Sorry, I won't.
But I won't
be yours to possess. Cause he goes coming back.
I see. Then I guess I have to do it by force.
A hard footstep cracks through the air.
You killed me once, so I always thought I should pay you back.
Her white figure rushes forth with a gust of wind. In that instant, the fight begins. Clang! Her claws meet my knife. Under the golden moon, even if she's my enemy, her figure is still beautiful. We repel each other once again. I like how they put the sound effects now. Because sometimes there's not. To be honest, I can't even see her movements. We repel each other once more. Arkway isn't serious at all. But still, it should be easy for her to rip my arms and legs. We repel each other again. My body moves without thinking. My arms and legs, this body is just tension of not dying. Fends off Arkway's claws by itself. My lips curl in irony. I don't want to admit it, but it seems my body is beyond the of humans. In the dead of night, it seems Tony Shiki has become like Shiki, for able to jump off the third floor of a building and be just fine. Clang. But this is it. From the very start, I knew I couldn't win against Arkway. First of all, I can't see the lines on her. I have no way of hurting her. Arkway said once.
During the nighttime,
there's nothing which can cause her death. Okay, that was not her. Clang. She hits my knife. With just a swing of arm, I fly through the air. I managed to land on the ground and ready my knife. No matter how much I look, I can see the lines. I can't see the lines on her. Damn it. What nonsense you are. Yes, I'm so right. In the deep night, without the mercy of the sun, facing the princess of the moon is just too reckless. My throat is burning. My heart feels like it will explode. I realized that since I saw her tonight, I was under the pressure of her crimson eyes, and I haven't been able to breathe well.
Have you realized it yet?
She isn't even out of breath. Even though I'm gasping for air, my heart feels like it'll stop. She's completely relaxed.
Geez, you really are stubborn. If you had that much strength, you should have went ahead and killed Roa.
What are you saying? Yes, I managed to suck in air. Kill Roa? That means to kill myself, right?
Well, to fight and kill myself
rather than running away, maybe indicate a strong heart, but
you don't seem to understand. Your eyes don't does not kill the body, but in the existence itself. The death of things, those points, not something that kills the body. It does not mean you're killing their life. That kind of power is very common in this world. Shiki, your unique eyes, they kill the meaning of things. What is destroyed is the existence. The extinguishing of life is the only side the effect that comes afterwards. If your power is possible to kill the soul without harming the body, usually the body without a soul will cease to live. So it's just like suicide. But that's it for you right now, right? Because you have two souls and one body. Well, it's always the case that the weaker one loses. You do seem to be about right now Roa, even right now. As well, there's a high possibility that both of you will disappear.
Hey, wait. What do you...
No, I'll wait. I will wait.
I hear a sound from my head. Her body pushes against my shoulders. I lie down. In an instant, without knowing what's going on, Arcade pinned me down. Wow, there's a heartbeat. Usually does not happen. Gosh, some parts are just lazy. That was their first work, so I shouldn't complain that much. Arcade glares at me without speaking. Her body weight against my shoulders. She stops as if hesitating over what to do with me. I gasp, but it might have been her silence. This close. Now, we're so close, I'm able to see it. I stare at her body. The core of my brain screams in protest. Completely unlike the pain in my headache before, as if it really were tearing itself apart. But it's no good. I can't read the death from the existence like Arcade. Daytime may be different, but at night she's close to being a perfect life form that doesn't even carry the concept of death. What do you intend to do with Ro, Arcade? So you won't kill me, but as long as I live, Ro will still be alive.
I don't care about a deluded Roa. Yes, that's why I could have let you go, Shiki.
Oh, you don't have to hold back. Go ahead and let me go. Don't worry about me and go home. Back to your daddy.
But isn't it natural for me to take back my own power? And more than anything else, I do like you.
Squeeze. The body weight on my shoulder becomes even heavier. More than killing you and destroying Roa.
More than killing you and destroying, I want to take you in. So I won't kill you.
Her red eyes seem to say. I can't believe, but it seems I really like you.
That's why I will save you. I won't suck your blood, and I won't do anything you won't like. So please listen what I have to tell you.
Her red eyes say. Those eyes are all her true feelings. Obey Arcade, don't obey Arcade. Okay, I think these are going to give you the true ending or the good ending. If I remember correctly. So let's save because we're going to do this one shot. Though I am going to stop it, then go to my save and go like that. It's like 2 parts. Okay. If I remember correctly, she has the good ending. And if I don't remember correctly, that one is the true ending. Let's do the good ending first. No, I'll do the true ending first, because the good ending is my favorite. For reasons you will see. Okay, don't obey Arcade. But I can't listen. She might be not being guarded right now. But as the perfection is fading from her body.
Shiki, or do you hate me?
Her eyes look straight at me. I look at her face being pinned down. Sincerely. So strongly it might burn my brain. I don't hate you, Arcade.
Really?
She sounds very happy. My forehead is burning. As my brain throbs horribly, I definitely see one line of death. But I have to refuse. The one I love is Ciel, and not you, Arcade. Her eyes brim over with anger. and before then, I slide through the line of her neck. First blood spilling from her neck, Argo collapses. Slipping out her underlip, I get away. I'm out of breath. I'm not hurt. I can't run in this state. I've never seen the true ending of this one, so this is new for me. It's Argo. She should be able to heal that wound. Come attack again. Quit. She doesn't even move. Blood flowing over the ground. Her white body covered in vermilion. No way. Did I kill her? What? Argo. Stopping my legs, I tried to flee. I tried to rush towards her body, but gasped. One arm. One of her arms, her collapsed figures like a spider leg, and stands up at the ground. In that instant, the whole world freezes over. Okay, this is interesting because this is new for me. Her neck spills her blood, her breath. Her arm tenses.
Kill you.
The very vermilion blood continues to flow. Her body lifts slowly from the ground. Heavy rapid breathing turns into laughter. Her white body stained in blood. She raises her face. I can see her eyes gleaming between her golden hair. Her eyes are pitch black. Glows a fierce, fiery red.
I will kill you.
Yeah, going to stop panting. Her quaid. Her eyes are looking at nothing. She tries to lift herself up with one hand, but every time she collapses back down to the ground. She sips on her own pool of blood each time her body gets redder. Over and over, she tries to stand, slips and falls. It seems as she's enjoying this cycle of failure. Just wait. I can't move. Her voice, her figure. Her will flows, compulsing into my head. My will is flowing, flushing, merging. You know, cutting her neck doesn't seem the most right thing to do. The whole world spins around me. In the middle of it, her image dominates.
That's right. I have never felt such shame before. I have never been so disgraced. That's why it's funny. I can't imagine how much pleasure I'll get when I take this anger on you, Shiki. Destroy, destroy, destroy. So they complete beyond comprehension to the point of numbness. I will violate your life. That's right. Then I tear off your limbs, or open your chest and pull out your intestines, bite into your neck, as you ask mercy, chewing through your eyes and spreading your brains on the ground like butter. Just wait, I'll kill you soon.
Spine laughing intensely, Arquade wallows in a sea of her own blood. So she was one laughing? Okay. I can't move. This isn't good. Yororo can't move. If I stay here, I really will be killed. I have to escape. Doesn't matter where. If I don't get away here quickly, I will get killed. My legs won't move. Maybe they know. No matter where I run, she will kill me.
Tono-kun, what are you doing? This way.
That voice. The voice frees me from the fear of grip. Senpai?
Just hurry up before she recovers. Hurry.
Ignoring my bewilderment, she grabs my arms and starts to run.
Hey, Senpai, what? It doesn't matter. I'm the one who wants to ask. Tono-kun, fail cheater. Told you to not leave your room, and why did you go meet Arquade?
No, this isn't time to be calling me unfaithful cheater. That's not it. I'm sorry for leaving the room. But I couldn't resist, so I went outside and Arquade was there.
Geez, I'll hear you later. Now we have to hurry.
Ciel keeps running. This direction.
This street, it seems like she's heading for the school.
At the running here, Ciel finally stops. Senpai, what the hell is going on? I understand why we went away from Argo, but why did we come to the school?
Here, nothing else will get destroyed. Please go to the school building ahead of me.
Why?
Argo is coming. Please escape, Tono-kun.
Argo is coming. She's going to chase us this far.
I don't know if that will happen.
She was pretty screwed up that time, but at least that's why getting angry. She really is a good. And she got pissed before she recorded calling. She should.
It's useless. In the first place, Roa, who is her enemy, is inside of you. In addition, you wound her that much. Right now, she's turned into a bloodthirsty vampire. But won't turn back into the Argo you know until she kills you.
What?
She'll be done healing soon, I imagine.
She mutters as grabs my arm. We might have a chance inside the school building.
In any case, to protect you, I'll settle it for once and for all.
See, yo.
When she's active, her support Roa also gets active. Suppress Roa, we must her sleep to fend her off. So defending her is killing two birds with one stone.
Let's go, she says. She pulls me into the school building. At night, the hallway is illuminated only by the moonlight. I think back to the events last night. Things I have no good memories or whatsoever of my school at night.
Please go to the second floor, Tono-kun. Find her is my duty.
No. This is my response, so you...
So you go up to the second floor,
Senpai. I'll sell this.
Tono-kun, I'll get mad.
Ciel glares at me, but she seems to be getting more timid than angry. Senpai.
You know about my body, right? No matter what happens, I won't die, but a triple wound will be fatal for you. Certainly you might be able to defeat Argo using your eyes, but before that, she will just shred you apart. Tono-kun, didn't you even yourself that you'll make me happy? So I beg you, please don't die here.
Listen, by yourself, you can't.
Don't belittle me, please. I already exterminated scores of vampires before. Comes to defeating vampires, there's no better than me.
She strikes a confident, gutsy pose. But I see the tips of her fingers shaking. And she's scared, even for her who's exterminated numerous vampires. Not because she knows Argo is a normal opponent. No, Senpai, even still I don't want to leave Ciel by herself run away. Or I can voice that thought. She passes a finger in my lips and stops me.
Tono-kun, you should say that. This isn't to my selfishness. For once, I want to protect you of my own will. If I can't do it, I'll never be able to face you again with a smile from my heart.
She says this with tears brimming in her eyes.
Tono-kun, I came back this early because it was no good. There isn't a way to help you from the church. The only thing there was to try to use Roe to their advantage. There wasn't anything that can help as his host.
I see. Oh, it can't be helped. It's not something you can do cry about something.
No, only I was better. I would have found something more, but I couldn't. That's why the only thing I can do right now is to Roa's advance. It hurts. Even though I know the pain you're going through, I only selfishly think that I want you to be my side as long as possible.
I don't want to see her cry. I embrace her so I won't be able to see it.
Tono-kun.
It's okay. I want to be with you as much as I can too. How much it hurts, I want to fight Roa until the very end. If you weren't being selfish, I'm the one being selfish.
But that...
Don't get me wrong. I don't intend to lose to Roa. For Argo said something weird. So maybe there might be a way left. Ciel, I won't lose. But my chance to stop Roa Argo are slim. That's why I'll leave it to you. You're unbeatable against vampires, right?
Yes. Thank you very much.
These arms
My back tightens. I behold her. I try to pull my lips onto hers, and Ciel holds back like a rabbit. We can't kiss. If we do such a thing, I'll be too happy and won't be able to concentrate. So let's just keep it a hug for now. Yeah. Then I'll go away, but you can try to just call out for me. I'll come back right away. Nod silently. I put my trust in her and turn around. Please wait. Did you forget something? Yes. Tomorrow, let's go and play. 3 of us, Inukun, we should make one for that one time. She says with a fleeting smile. I'm glad. Glad our promise meant so much to her. Yeah, that is a promise. I stick out my hand. Please keep it this time. Attention's mine. There a very shake, she pulls back. Now, please stay away. Recovery seems to come in just now. Yeah. Nodding, I really turn my back to Ciel this time. It's quiet. I walk to the 2nd floor while holding my knife. Deep breath. I believe it's in Ciel. If she says she'll protect me, she'll definitely do so. Idiot. But I feel the same way too. Just like she told me she'll protect me, I want to protect her too. That's why I'm going back there right away. Argo should have open when she's fighting Ciel. That is, I give everything I have. I'll deal with you later. Okay, Roa? I speak myself as I look to the moon. After I fend off Araquate, I have to walk a tightrope with low chance of succeeding. There's no guarantee I'll survive. In the first place, I don't even know if this method will work. But there's nothing else to do. If you have that power, someone once told me that there's something mean behind such a power that the time will come when I will need that power. Yeah, that's right. This is probably my duty, Sensei. I'm prepared. Now, I just have to figure out how to get Araquate. The building shakes. A large crash. An impact like a dump truck into a building full of speed. No way. The building is still shaking. It hasn't been a minute since Ciel Arca was done healing. From the park here, such a distance, she came just in that amount of time. That's different. The severity is entirely different from Arquate I know. Senpai, who cares about talking right now? While thinking, I run with all my might. It's a nightmare. Ciel and Arquate are in the hallway. And in reality, that's all there is. That's all, but my legs freeze. This air isn't normal. Everything is difficult to breathe at this whole place filled with Arquate's vampiric will, like inside a living thing. In the middle of all, the fight between Ciel and Arquate ended really easy, so one-sided. Okay, that's a nice CG. Senpai, it's far. Arquate seemingly infant span. Ciel is almost killed by Arquate. Ciel is almost dead, as she doesn't seem anything but Arquate. Arquate's arm reaches for Ciel's chest. With a singing sound, she tries to hurt Ciel's heart. That's too much. Even if she says she won't die, pulling out her heart while she's still alive is too much. Stop! Turns around. She looks like she's staring at an insect. Ah. Just that caused me to forget I'm alive. Oh, you're here too. Wait there, I'll be finished soon. Saint Arquate destroys Ciel. She snaps Ciel as she really tears her body apart with another arm. Pretty stubborn, huh? I guess you won't die unless Roa is killed, Ciel. Slash. Splat. A cycle like that she has experienced at the church, a cycle of reviving and dying. If I take Roa, you will have to continue living until I die. In order for you to die, you have to kill Roa with a holy sword of reincarnation criticism prepared by the church. So what? Ciel responds, half conscious. Sorry with you. Death means your death. If you destroy Roa, your body will turn to normal. Boring human body. That's all I wish for. I see. How pitiful. Your wish won't be granted. I'm going to take Roa back this time for sure. By slicing apart that lump of flesh over hundreds of times.
Ciel's body convulses. Arca rips out Ciel's heart. Even so, Ciel revives and coughs up blood. Something snaps. My head rages. I feel sick. You shut the hell up! I send my head into the wall.
Look. This isn't a time to pay attention to him. I can't let her eye lay
One finger on Ciel. Look. Give your brain a strain that can burst your blood. And look. Look at the death that will kill the vampire. Why? I almost go crazy. The death of animals. The death of plants. I can see the death of the air before me. But Arca has nothing which caused death on her. Before, someone told me the true answers are perfect life, just being in a natural world. There are extensions of nature, and control the power source called Earth. That's why they won't die. They have no limits. Oh. So that means they're only perfect in this natural world. Look for it. Yes, it has to exist. I can see the depth of everything. The point is to exist somewhere. I was mistaken. There's no cause of death on Arquade. In that case, first I had to take which makes it so I found it. As far away I can see, allow me for this. Arquade. Her hand stops. Follow me. I'll kill you out there. Jump out the window and jump into the school grounds. In that center of the ground is far. Can I make Arquade push me with light footsteps? It's far, but I strike first this time. I reach the middle of the school ground. Arquade comes straight at me. For that, I take my knife and stab the large point at my feet and the world around me. A distortion. This is over. Everything around here I kill. The nature that Arquade draws all our power from.
You thought well, Shiki.
It comes towards me. Her body is filled with death now. Alright, I can do it. I can kill Arca with this, but before I confirm my victory. Go. Blood pours from my mouth. Probably because her moves were so fast. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't feel a pain or shock or anything. The slicing finally reaches my ears. The sound of blood pouring forth. Looking down, Arquade's claws pierce through my chest before I even realize it. I feel faint. Everything starts to fade away quickly. Her arms thrust through my chest, impaling me. That is a fatal wound for a normal human. But I won't die just yet. That way, 9 a.m. I'll still be able to live a bit longer. My ankles from the pitch child darts upwards. I don't care. Swallow the blood that poured through my mouth, and I slice line on her chest with one hand. Of your voice. I can barely hear it. My head is fading. Is it the pain from Arquade's piercing chest? Or is my brain about to burn strained to the limit? Well, whatever it is, it doesn't change the fact that my death is coming. I start to feel faint. But before that, with this knife, to cut her line. Disappear, you vampire.
Don't fool when I won't die such a thing.
Her hands grab my head. But faster than the Argus squeeze my head, I slice the knife down her thigh. Just go away. I'll take Ro with me. Without your help, I'll kill him. So disappear. I don't want to fight you.
What are you saying? You're the one who refused me.
Her grip increases. The sound of my skull fracturing. I'll kill Ro right here. I told you I won't go back unless I do so. You stupid woman. And I swings again. My slice cuts her arm. Her white arm falls to the ground. She staggers back. As soon as I see that, I crumble to the ground. Like a puppet with the strings cut, I collapse to the rear end.
Shiki.
I hear Arquade's somewhat hesitating voice. I can hear it speak well. If I move my throat, the only thing that pours from my head forth is red blood.
Shiki.
Fading. The pressure in killing or Arquade was extern is fading away. Is it because her wounds? Or is it because the wounds she gave me were so terrible? She's returned to Arcoi that I once knew. Thank God. I didn't know what were so good.
But hang in there, Shiki. Because mine that wound would be nothing.
She reached out to me. With a hazy mind, I left my hand to stop her.
Why? You would die like this, you know. Look, I forgive you for earlier. And I won't worry about Ciel. I don't want you to die, Shiki. So please become mine, Shiki.
Back and forth, even though I can barely breathe, shaking my head and no.
I don't understand. You thought Ro would just reincarnate. I mean, you hate Ro, right? He died like this, he would just take over your body.
Oh yeah, certainly I can't let that happen. If I follow Argo, I think the same thing will happen. If Argo sucks my blood, like what happened to Roa, and I gain the willpower so I won't lose to Roa, and Roa will not disappear by his own will, unless Argo turns to acknowledge him. No, I can't do what you say.
Why? Do you really hate me that much, Shiki?
Don't be crazy. Even as a lie, I can't say.
Please.
I know how you feel, but please forgive him. Roa simply wanted you to like him. For that, he reincarnated over and over and was looking forward for it each time. But he's a human. He's not an existence that can live for a long time like you do.
Yes, for humans, the mortal is too far away. Believe his method will exist forever.
But even death had a limit, because that method was the same of making it this which shared his past goals and not creating another self for him. Roa is as good as gone now. His existence which does the same over and over because of his past. I have to end it for him.
Shiki, you're ready?
Sanity returns to Arco's eyes. The deep crimson in her eyes returns to red. Her golden hair flutters underneath the moon. There is Arco I liked. I look at her staring at the moon. Sorry, Ciel. I can't help you but think she's incredibly beautiful. Those red eyes, those restless, friendly eyes, her white slender curves, even the gash I gave her chest is swelling up with blood. Everything is about her is really, Arco really is beautiful. That's why it's so unfortunate. The ventures in my chest tight as a thought has to end like this. Damn it. If only Argo could return to sanity just a bit faster, none of this would have happened.
I see, Shiki. You really want to Roa?
I don't know. Just all this was too much. Right now, I speak my memories are disappearing. Ciel says something like that. Or if I try too hard to see something that should not be seen, my blood vessel will burst and lose my mind.
Shiki, you idiot. Are you saying you will let Ciel kill you?
Of course not, but I'm already like this thanks to you. I probably can't hold on for too long. Arco looks down at herself. Her chest is large, flat through my knife.
I don't believe it. Until now, I have never met someone who could wound me this much.
There's a faint glimmer of resentment and regret in her voice.
It really is too bad, but it looks like I'm at limit as well. I need to return to my castle to quickly heal this wound.
Right. So you should be in a hurry and get out of here. She does not answer. This probably wasn't even a brief pause. Just for that instant, it's probably just I wanted to treasure the last month before we parted. Argo gives May a sigh.
You're a mean guy. You say mean things until the very end. But you know what? I like that about you, Shiki.
Saying that with a smile to the very, her body disappears like fading mist. I see, we were the same after all. Think aloud, look up the moon. In the end, it really was just a brief moment, but we both returned to a relationship we had when we first teamed up together. I really liked her. It had nothing to do with Roa inside of me. It's just she attacked me. That's why parting like this, after we were fighting only moments ago, is too painful. Why did it turn out like this? Our relationship, I don't think we made many big mistakes.
Ugh, the blood doesn't stop. I try to breathe, but the blood just flows through my mouth like pulp. Pump. Like a pump. I'm almost gone. Argo should have taken it easy. Should have taken it easy on me. If I get such a big hole in my chest, even a half vampire like me can be saved. Tss, thump. It's not my heart. The beating in my heart is long since stopped. The only part that remains is my head. It's probably because I strained myself too hard to get Argo back. I told you begins to fade where I'll become stronger. My body is almost completely dead. After I die, Ro will take over. Even though I can't, Ro will probably find a way to heal himself. If that happens, I'll make the same mistake Ciel did. Sorry. That's all I can say. I really can't keep consciousness. For that, I look at myself. The point of my scar. The point of death, the Ro's death. Tonoko, you said it yourself that you'll make me happy. But please don't die here. That's why all I could do is to apologize. I can't ask for forgiveness. Even though I wanted to do so much, it turns out that I won't be able to do anything for her. At least in the very end, I should release her for her terrible fate. Taking a deep breath, I place my knife on my chest. The point is the tip of my knife. All that's left for me is to push. Just that. Stop. I hear a voice. It has to be a hallucination. Tonokun! Voice cries from the school building. Looking up, I see fully healed Ciel running towards me. Stop it! If I see her face, I'll lose my resolve. However, I'll feel sorry for unable to finish this. This is why before she comes, I strengthen the power in my hand, and I slide into my body. Just that. Stop! The voice disappears. The old book. I thought I saw an illusion is just being page by the darkness. With that, I was able to fall into the deep darkness I fell into years ago. Tonokun! I hear a voice. Tonokun, why? See, just as I thought. No, I don't want this. Have I heard this crying voice? Why? You say you won't die. I knew I would regret it. The light blue, an epilogue. It was a hostel room that somehow seemed nostalgic. Ah, a loud breath. I'm alive. I just moves up and down as I breathe. I comfortably blows and open the window. The yellow curtains sways painfully in the wind. The fresh blue sky is enough to take my breath away. The air is warm like a spring day. I'm alive. I look around as I speak to myself in amazement. There's no one else in the spacious room. I'm lying in bed, an IV in my right arm. There's a large bandage on my chest. What is this? Take out the IV, remove the bandage. There's nothing under the bandage, and there's just my chest. I mean, better that means the wound. There's a wound there, and there's not trace whatsoever or of anything. I tilt my head to the side questioningly. Did I do something to get a wound on my chest? I look over to open the door. In the empty hallway, some unknown child appears into the room. Before I can call, the child walks away somewhere. What was that just now? Something. I feel like I forgot something. Tonoko, I'm coming in. Okay, Tono, I'm coming in. The door gets knocked and Ark walks into the room. Yeah, you're up. Good. We really couldn't talk much yesterday, but you seem a lot better now. He cheerily walks over the side of the bed. Arko, what are you doing? Huh? What am I doing? I'm here to check on you. You asked me that yesterday too. You're still out of it. Check up on who? I'm sure your head won't space after sleeping for 2 months, but don't keep asking the same things you asked me yesterday. It seems about your bodies, so didn't the doctor tell you about it? Then Arko takes a seat in a nearby chair. I get more confused. I hold my head. Oh, the doctor didn't say anything.
You've been here for a long time, you know. Yeah, I can't figure that out, but... I noticed... Did say you might not know what's going on. Well, I guess it can't be helped. I guess it's more friendly. It's more fun for me to tell you than having a doctor tell you. Crossing his arms, nodding himself, Argo looks me in the eye. It was 2 months ago. You were found collapsed on the ground at school. Ground? What is it? Nah, he mentions it. I feel like I know something. It's like a track. Feel during morning practice. It seems like 5 o'clock in the morning, so they say they must collapse during the night. But what's the truth? Even yes, I don't know. First of all you can say I was collapsed at school grounds, but I never even go near there. Right. Well, anyway, you were found there collapsed. You weren't hurt or bleeding, so you were taken to the clinic because they thought it was your anemia. Well, you never woke up. So, we called your house, and you were brought to this hospital. You've been at home for 2 months since then. Argo tells me an amazing story. Home for 2 months. That's usually... Yeah, the doctors seem to have thrown in the towel. To be uncalled for even a week means you're a vegetable. And yesterday, you just woke up and said, Yo, Argo. I thought my heart would stop. He laughs heartily. Well, you're always that kind who will die any. Well, you're always that kind who will die any moment anyway. So since I was thinking you will be like that forever, it surprised me even more. Argo, I'm that kind of that situation. I am in that kind of situation. You're saying pretty mean things. It's fine, cause you're healed. But it was quite an amazing time while you were a vegetable. Even though they say you have no hope of recovery, Argo-chan came and visits you every day. Senpai will come here time to time too, so it was really hard to be here. Argo gives a meaningful laugh. Wait a minute. Wait, Argo. What's with this Aiga? Aiga-chan came to visit you every day. Okay, Aiga-san. Okay, Aiga-chan. Wait, Argo, what's with that Aiga-chan? Aiga-chan is Aiga-chan. It's your younger sister. Every time we see each other, our relation gets closer and farther. Oh, I love that so much. Aiga, so she came to visit me. Hearing that I remember about Aiga. Like Argo said, I must be out of it. It's like I forgot everything outside the hospital room. Well, I remember whenever he tells me about it, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel really light. Something tells me strange. You met Aiga. Sorry, Argo. It's pretty tough, right? She says some harsh things to them, but please overlook it. Pretty? Sometimes. Amazing, Tono. I never thought you were that great of a guy until now. Sitting in a chair, his arms crossed, and he laughs out loud. Argo is like he usually is. To be honest, I don't know what happened to me, but his infinite supply of cheerfulness calms me down. Laying back on bed, I take a deep breath. Oh, it's about time for your examination. Then I'll see you later. She's going to bring Saya along, but she said she won't come because she knew she was going to see you at school. Senpai? Yeah. We've been talking, taking turns of seeing you. Well, yesterday you woke up and hugged her right away, so she's kind of angry and said she won't come here anymore. She was angry, so you should think of an excuse or something. Then Argo leaves the room. Senpai. I can't quite remember. To me, there's only one person who I call Senpai. That person's face, I know them all. So why do I feel like I shouldn't deeply about this Senpai? I feel light. It's probably because I've been asleep for 2 months. My body hasn't moved at all. I feel like something is missing. Come to think of it, there's one other thing that's strange. I remember seeing this house room before, but if my return to correct, this age seems to be being long gone by now. The following day, I returned to the mansion, probably because I was asleep for so it feels like forever since back at my own house. Before I go to the door and mansion, I'll take one to the woods and go to a strange place. I never knew it. I never knew there was a Japanese style building like this here. I hear a commotion behind me. I will all want to see some kid standing there. Did he get lost? That is you. Seems quite detached, almost like a ghost or something. It's just on his chest. That scar just through his combos terribly.
Shiki-san, what are you doing? Shiki-san, what are you doing?
Kohaku-san.
Yes, I came to greet you. I was waiting by the doorway, but you headed towards the garden instead. I was so surprised.
As usual, Kohaku-san has that cheerful smile. Well, I was just walking around. So do you know who that kid is?
Huh? Kid? What do you mean?
I didn't see that kid. No, you didn't say anything, that's fine. Shall we go back? I guess probably waiting.
Yes, Aika didn't say anything, but she was pacing back and forth in the lobby all morning.
Okay, that's adorable.
I'm sure she's anxious waiting for you, Shiki-san.
Oh, then I should hurry back. Who knows how mad she'll get.
Yes, let's hurry, Shiki-san.
Yuna takes my hand and runs to the mansion. As we leave, I felt someone call me as I looked back to the mansion-style building. It's an illusion. That kid just glares at me as we run towards my as he wanted to say something. Well, we won't learn more until the next route. Even if something does missing, the life sugar returns to normal. I'm back in the mansion. Aika scolds me. He wakes me up in the morning after eating breakfast. Cookies are made. I leave the mansion. There's something missing. Well, we didn't able to remember it. What is on? Well, without being able to remember what it is, I get to school. Yo, morning. You come back to school now. Arga greets me cheerfully. I heard you had to rehabilitate for a while. I see. You come school like that must be because of that. Arga gives a meaningful laugh. I understand. It's only a month until graduation. That means you can get only for a little bit longer. What do you mean? Get of who? Of who? Of course you and Arga cuts off. I hear quick footsteps. Near the bright, usually sunshine. Quickly she appears before me.
Good morning. Weird weather, isn't it, Tona-kun?
She gives our usual smile. Senpai? I guess. That's right. I can't remember her until now.
Tona-kun, I said good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Senpai. I reply awkwardly. She seems puzzled and tilts her head.
Jeez, you finally get out of the hospital, but you're not cheerful at all. I was looking forward to seeing you again.
Looking forward to? What can I remember? Did something happen? I feel something was very important happening between two of us, but I can't remember. I remember that she's a third-year upperclassman who took liking to me, and Arco for some reason, and we could spend lunchtime together. I can't remember. I can't anything else. Because it was so sad or difficult that cut the unneeded memories away.
Geez, Sungo, did you forget our promise? Senpai
Looks at me disappointedly. Promise? Promise. And promise.
Hey, you said the three of us would hang out in town, but you collapsed that day before and had to go to the hospital.
It looks like she really was looking forward to that little thing. So I didn't care about anything else. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Please don't forget it this time, Tona-kun.
No, you can go ahead and forget Tono. And Senpai knocked down fun by ourselves. Cover feet. What I heard sometime before.
That won't do. We may not have the chance to do this again, so this time it has to be the three of us.
He's usually angry. That's not true. We're still students, so we can always hang out.
Yes, certainly you and Tono have lots of free time, but I be very busy in the spring. The university I planned, and it's a little far, so it won't be easy to come back here.
Ah, that's right. That about you? Arga stops mid-sentence. I don't understand what she's talking about, though.
Yes, after I graduate, I plan on going overseas to study. It's always been my dream to be a master crafting cakes.
Well, just when somebody say something outrageous. Senpai. You won't be staying here.
Yes, I'll stay here. My house is here, so I don't plan on going live over there. I can't exactly leave my father alone either. But the person I'll be studying under is very strict, so I won't be able to come back for at least 3 years.
What?
But it's always been my childhood dream. The place I'm going to work as living employee and a craftsman for the king. Normally, non-relatives are not allowed to work there, but he told me I had great talent, so I'll be able to go there. Somebody happy speaks of another world I didn't know existed.
Oh, that's great, but you'll be gone for 3 years. Why?
Yes, thank you very much. 3 years is a long time, but you didn't wait that long, right, Tona-kun?
And gives a faint smile to hide her embarrassment.
Now, don't be unfaithful because I'm gone, Tona-kun. You have tends to get so easily. So really, I want to take you with me.
Sorry, I will. Senpai sighs. I'm senpai.
But that can't be. You're still a student, and it will be impossible to convince Aiga in a year or two. So this time, I will just trust you to leave for 3 years.
But declares this fiercely. Aiga takes it all in his mouth wide open.
So, this may be the last time 3 of us will get to play together. This time, please, let's make a good memory of it.
She sounds truthfully happy as she says this. It feels like a scar match that hurts.
Tona-kun, what's wrong? Grabbing your chest like that, are you still hurt?
Oh, no, not really. My chest was never injured, so it's just your imagination. As I answer, it feels strange. It feels like something inconsistent. The first bell rings. Morning bell is about to start. Then I go to lunch.
Then I'll come back at lunch break, okay?
Red disappears towards the school building. Before she can, I ask her a question. Senpai, before what kind of person is he?
Tona-kun, you know my father, don't you? I has a bakery at the nearby town. You by there before. Said you were such a pleasant young man, too.
She sounds happy as she says this. Now she mentions, I think that it did happen. But that's wrong. Senpai, there's no way your father could be alive.
Tona-kun?
Senpai calls out to me. Everything turns colder.
You realized, Tona-kun?
She asked me sadly. Yeah, I did. I say with the tears fill my eyes. I wish I never realized it. Then I could continue to live happily in this world where no one gets hurt. Amazing. Normally people never realize it.
You should ignore all the inconsistencies.
Yeah. Even it was a little strange. I was happy I should have ignored it. I was trying not to be able to lie. Such things. You are honest, senpai. Her looks like senpai stays with a crumb of sadness. I really feel sorry for I regret the times in my chest, but it shouldn't be helped. My school life from before. You know, somebody that seems like she'd live in this town. Ton Shigu, who survived the wound, things scar on his chest. These days, similar to original days without a single moment of happiness. That's just too happy. I knew it was a dream.
Geez, you're always like this, Tona-kun. You overlook trivial things. You realize one thing you wish you wouldn't. But that's one good trait, I suppose. But still.
She looks at me regretfully.
You should at least overlooked it this time.
Senpai disappears. And so does the world. It disappears in the same way. And everything disappears. The world returns to the way it should be. I died. No, if I was dead, I wouldn't see such a thing. So, I was on the verge of death then. Well, anyway, it was certain that I'd be quite close to death. Strangely, I'm not afraid. I'm already dead or about to disappear right now. The person more is than myself. Senpai, who was by before me earlier. Senpai was happy told me this fairy tale. Pain or suffering, complete ordinary life. A story she wanted. Not sad at all, very commonplace. A radiant world. To me, articles complete boring repetition days without any value. That boring thing was, to her, it was an unforgettable dream. Thinking aloud, I feel sad. So I ended my life. I think deeply what happened afterwards. It was her dream was. That was her dream was. And no matter how terrible I became or how pitiful I become, maybe I should have stayed beside her and protecting her. That was a wish a person called Ciel. It's not a wish yourself seeking to worry about, right? Tomoshiki acted what he thought was the best choice. You didn't need to burn yourself with Ciel once. You can't do what we burned someone else like earlier. Although there's none else where I can hear someone else's voice. Yeah, you woke yourself in that dream, so there's nothing else besides Shiki. I see your brains. Use your little brain, Shiki. Then you are. No, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. Ro was killed by you already. In the first place, if Ro still existed, there will be no way you could exist, though you're already dead. I don't quite get it. Than what I am right now. Let's see, you're on the verge of losing yourself. The time you started yourself, the time you died. I think this is a brief moment between the two. Something snaps. In projection from your hospital room, being called a drink cannot be something completely unknown. Story is an extension of what the person knows. So the dream has to be some truth about reality. Such as? Like becoming eventually become gain consciousness. Yeah, that's at least it's true. When you stagger yourself, you were left while waking up. An instant is a really small gap between the two. When you wake up from the dream, you will simply be comatose, not be able to dream. Then what will happen to Senpai? I don't know. Well, you should think about yourself more than other people. It won't be bad, so just close your eyes again. This time, try not to wake up. You do it, then you can watch the happy dream again. I don't understand. Who are you? Hey, that doesn't really matter. If you wake up, you won't be able to dream. You just become a pile of organs, you know. So just better to sink back into that dream. You really did well. Too bad that person, but you and I also had horrible luck. So I think we can at least see a happy dream, you know. So who are you? You said it earlier yourself. Since you woke up from that dream, there's nothing else besides Shiki. So I must probably look like this. Kid? Hey, excuse yourself. I'm only a year older than you, you know. Tomoshiki is only 8 years old, right? With that in mind, I existed for almost 9 years. Then you are. That's it. I was cast away until now, but since you fell into the same place, I called out to you. But it's not like we're actually separate. It's not like we're actually separate people. We're just we're the same existence after all. Even if you forgot, you're the Shiki that is an extension of me. But in my case, I'm your foundation, but not your past. So I'm just trash. Well, it's difficult to talk about it, so let's just leave it aside. I don't understand. What does that trash make me do? That's what I've been saying. I'm warning you not to wake up. Tomoshiki Israel, is nothing more than spending the rest of your life in a coma. And you wake to that, you won't be able to dream. You could imagine your body, your brain will not function. In other words, death. Not death to your existence, but death of your will. In this situation, you need to die, right? And if you woke up, you can't live in reality. I'd be much happier if you just watch the dream of reality here. What is that? If I could just sleep the rest of my life, doing stuff isn't fun at all. That's true. You can either wake up from reality and face death with your will, or stay here and dream. No matter what there is, really isn't much of a difference. If you wake up and die, you won't have trouble like this. Call that happiness, or probably be times happier. What? But I want you to dream with the same name, but the dreams we can see are different. I dream usually about that day, or the days I had until I was 9 years old. That may be happy, but there's no future for Shiki here. There. So much as getting older, having a person you like, living busy every day. My reality, my knowledge, the future I can imagine from that is so small, hopeless that I can't imagine those things. But your dreams were different. It was normal sincerely, for you looks brilliant to me, even if they were just dreams. But my limited years, I can only
think of your dreams by myself. If you can't stand your selfish things, then I can help a little. I can let you remember the other things you forgot happened in the past. We were together to fool each other. We can see somewhat happy dream. It seems you don't like that. I guess once you realize the truth, you wake up, but your reality is already over. Dreams can't compare to reality, but still, if you try, I think you can become a bit happy, right?
No. We'll be the only ones happy there, Shiki.
You are stupid.
It's simple to be happy with yourself. If you start thinking about others, it becomes more difficult. As a result, it was good or bad difficult to figure out. In reality, you and I never did anything wrong. But this is how we end up, right?
I see that person you are, Shiki. You too have things stolen from you. You shouldn't worry about things about others happy. That may be true, but still I made proud not to leave her alone.
With everything before, now is all of it dream. I have to wake up.
Even there might be nothing for you to wake up.
Because she's waiting. I have to go back. Even if it means death, I promise where she's waiting.
I see. And this is goodbye. I couldn't leave you alone, so I lent you a hand. But like this, I thought you don't need me now. All the same, it really was fun. I was able to see a good dream. Maybe my future could be like that.
What's this? Shaking my hand all of a sudden. It's just weird.
I felt weird, but it can't be helped since I can give you unless we do this. Even though we're the same, if we part like this, we need an image to emerge. Well, I guess it's useless for me to tell you because you even forgot about that.
Hey, you're disappearing.
You're starting to form a shape. It's about time for our goodbyes. I'll forget you, and please forget about me. Now the meeting is to go back to Shiki for Tono Shiki.
Oh yeah, about her.
I like her too, so I agree with the fact that she's more important than you. You know, if that's the case, never do something stupid again to make her cry, okay?
And then he disappears. No, maybe died. Be more closer to the meaning. I feel a strange pain. Missing something I won't be able to get back. I feel sad about something. Even though I'll try to remember, I don't quite grasp it was nostalgia. My conscience returns. I wake up from the moment's dream. Now during this period, I disappear. The only way is death. Aimlessly, the morning light shines. My mind is hazy. I can't still think of anything. My body is collapsed. My head is something soft. That's strange. I should have woken up from that dream already. I open my eyes. I see her crying face. I just reach out my hand and touch her cheek. Her tears run down my fingers. Without doubt, these warm tears are real. She doesn't say anything. Nor do I. I feel the words aren't necessary. I feel her warmth against me. In the night sky, the moon just hangs. Time arcly disappeared from my chest, covered in blood. But that gasping wound has closed. Did she heal me, or did that wound never exist in the first place? Well, if I'm alive, then I should trivial matter since I'm able to exist here right now.
Tanaka, can you understand me?
Her shaking voice. I'm surprised. Senpai, you're really crying.
Yes, I never felt this way before.
Is that a bit much, Senpai? I rub my hazy head. I feel spaced out. There's no headache. There's no pain. I don't know what happened to Roa or what happened to me. Oh no, Ciel is here with me in the morning light. What happiness. What I want right now is here before me. Thank goodness. I can keep my promise. I say that after a long sigh.
What are you saying? Are we supposed to go hang out after school?
So we really don't have time to just sit here all day, do we? She speaks because image Chimi's smile like before.
I see. Then I should get up. Ow.
So I try to get my chest stabbed with pain.
Oh, don't move yet. That's a big wound, so you should stay like this for at least another hour.
Ciel, you really contradicted yourself. You know, right? You know that, right?
Oh yes, it seems so. I seem to have lost my mind since you woke up.
She gives a deep blush. Oh man, I'm bored. I'll be bored after say this like another hour. All I can do is move my arms, and she should be get tired from having my head on that for an hour. Sorry, doesn't this tire you out? You can't let me sleep on the ground.
Jeez, what are you saying? Doing this on my own will, so please indulge my selfishness.
Her cheeks turning even redder. She continues to look at me. And if I say it like this, I thought you might do it. Ah, I remember. The only thing I think we made problems like that before. Yeah, I wanted to do so too. So I reach her face, and only free arm. She quite lowers her face. Our lips meet deeply. After what feels like an hour, we separate. I'm speechless. Just at least for real, I've woken for a long sleep. First, good morning, Ciel.
Yes, good morning, Tono-kun.
Since her smile is based and her tears are more glorious than anything on earth, I relax and close my eyes.
Tono-kun.
I'm sorry, Senpai. I want to sleep a little longer. I already feel relaxed and tiredness returned. If I can, I want to sleep in Senpai's arms, but I don't think that's possible. You can put it somewhere, so when the classes start, wake me up. He sounds a little disappointed, but really, I'm sleepy right now.
I understand that. I'll carry you to my room, but it's okay.
Is that bad? You'll miss school if you do that.
It's okay. Let's skip school for today. Besides, there's a lot of things I want to ask you about, Tono-kun.
And I feel myself being lifted. Hey Senpai, the clinic is fine, but we don't have to go to your room.
Tonight, Tonga, you have to tell me why they were awkward when I wasn't there.
Ciel smiles as she holds me. There's enough intensity to almost banish all trace of sleepiness away. Then let's go. The sun is rising. We should hurry when no one sees us. That's why the clinic is much better. What? A light stomps out. Takes a huge leap. I feel weightless, like I'm floating in space. At this rate, we'll see us apart soon, but phew. I feel I really have fallen in love with a surprising person. I'm more prepared. Even though I sell the promo role, Senpai has her own pros as well. I don't think we can return to a peaceful life, but still, I decide to be with the person already. What happens in the future, we'll get through it together. That's right, Shiki. I whisper to the person in my dream. The first thing first, I have to start thinking about what I should tell about Arcade. Okay, we're done. Okay, we'll do the good ending. So, I'll be back in a second for the good ending. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now we're gonna do the good ending. So, see, obey Arcade. I remember the times I spent with Arcade. The first time I saw Arcade, I was certainly insane. I don't know what caused this impulse, but still, there's something I'd be sure of. I told you in the instant I saw the white vampire had my heart stolen. Even though she's a vampire, true answer, she's still innocent. She lacked common sense when I was the one who got me involved in this mess. Even though I killed her, she forgave me with a smile. An unknown image of the past. The parasite ghost of royal attachment to our great Brunstead. If it influenced me,
This is your last chance, Shiki. Do as I say.
Arky's voice is shaking. Her voice filled with a fear of rejection tells me the most important person to me is Ciel. But that doesn't mean I hate this person. I and Ciel dear to me. It's true, but my fondness of Arky is also true. Okay, I thought it has nothing to do with Ro's influence. As Tone Shiki, I'm attracted to her.
Shiki, or do you really hate me that much?
Don't be ridiculous. If I gonna hate you so simple, things won't have turned out this way. I apologize to see on my head as I say that. Or tilts her head.
What, Shiki? What does that mean?
This idiot. Damn it. She won't understand unless you say it directly.
Arcade,
Sorry, Ciel. I'm about to say something I shouldn't. I can't hate you. I'm probably attracted to you. Arcade eyes narrow. There a tense pause. Really? She asks in a drained voice. Hey now. It's useless to lie in this kind of situation. I don't want to admit it, but I'm attracted to you. Ever since I met you, I've always been attracted to you. Arcade face brightens. Her hands are pinning me down. Let me go. As she happily tries to get up. But I still can't do as you say. She freezes it instantly. She takes her hands and let me put me on my arms again.
Shiki, what do you mean? If you like me, why can't you listen to what I say? Are you saying you can't trust me what I say?
I believe you. You have a lot of secrets, but you never lie to me. And if you say it's possible to do something about Ro, then it's probably true.
You understand? Then what's wrong? Don't tell me you want to get rid of Ro's powers.
She stares at me dissatisfied. Jeez. No matter what situation we're in, I guess she'll always be a bit off. Hey, I'm just an average guy. I don't want this power even if you ask me to take it. If I could, I want to throw it away in the trash right now.
Then why don't you want this? If you come as my servant, you can bring that robe right away. Shiki, you're being weird.
You're the weird one. Look, Arkwade, I'm attracted to you, but the one I like the most is someone else. That's why I'll never become yours.
Oh, I see. Shiki, you're still saying that woman is better? Arkway's voice turns cold.
This is bad. I think I really got her pissed. That's fine. I don't mind if you
like someone else. Shiki, you're the first person I ever liked. So if you like me, even just a little bit, then there's nothing else matters. So even if you don't think about me the most, I don't mind. Because if you're my number one, isn't that enough?
Cold eyes shine over her smile. A mixture of chilling coldness and innocence. But that woman is different.
But that woman's different. If she's the one to take you from me, it's better if you hate me.
Ah, man, and I guess...
Man, I guess I have to use force. You hate me for this. You may hate me for this, but if I do this, you'll never be able to leave me.
Arya bites her lip. Saying that, drip. A bead of red blood forms on her lip. Hey, Arya, wait! I yell since there's some kind of danger, but Arya looks down and pretends not to hear me. I tried to force myself, but not in time. Like that, Arya lips press into my mouth. This isn't a kiss. Arya is just trying to get me to drink her blood. Something tells me this is really bad. I resist frankly, but her arms grab me. Arms are strong, and the sensation of her lips is good. My struggles grow weaker and weaker.
You filthy thing!
And then my whole world suddenly jolts. When I open my eyes, I see Arga's body flying through the air. Arga was hit directly, countless swords flying through the air, and she flew right along the brick and disappeared into the trees. Looked down the opposite direction from where Arga disappeared too. Crap. I see Ciel there, her shoulders shaking. I can feel the heat of her glare. This is why I like this ending more. You'll see why. Staring at me like I feel like her enemy. Ciel walks over with sharp footsteps. She smiles and stretches out her hand out to me. I grab her hand and manage to stand back up. Ciel senpai, you're back already?
Yes, I was worried about you, Tonagun, so I hurried back. But when I came back to my room, I was surprised. I told you not to leave, I wonder, but you weren't there.
There's a big reason for that. And a long story.
Please go ahead. I don't know what you were doing with Argway, but I'll at least listen to your excuse.
Senpai, I'll say this now, but it isn't what you think. I didn't do anything with Argway. What you're thinking is just a false assumption.
I see. So you're saying that there's nothing going on, and that's all just misunderstanding on my part.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let it go, Ciel senpai. I knew you understand you right away. Here and here.
Eric.
Being glared at, I lower my hands.
Oh, well. Unfortunately, taking care of her takes priority right now. But Tonokun, I'll definitely ask you about this later on.
She looks away from me towards the thick trees. Even I could feel something strange from that direction. Chill. An unease like unseen poison started to fill the air.
Please get away, Tonokun.
Ciel walked away towards the bush where Arcade disappeared into. Get away? Ciel? I can't listen. Before Ciel and Arcade fought in this park, even that time Ciel didn't stand a chance against her, so I can't let her fight with Arcade alone. But I don't want to think about me and Ciel both attacking Arcade. Wait, senpai. Arcade didn't do anything. She's not a bad vampire, so...
Tonokun, when it comes to vampires, good and evil, it don't matter. They are an existence that must be eliminated once they mix into human society. And it's already too late. She intends to kill us already.
That... Before I can say that that's not true, Arcade figures appears with swaying weeds of death.
Another surprise attack. Not so much you being unbridled, unoriginal, but it's just having a sick.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know, I was like, I don't know, someone's knocking my door and stuff. Okay.
Another surprise attack, not being okay, right, but just having a sick person instead. You talk too much. Against an opponent who emerges unscathed where no vampires have been killed 6 times over by these back keys, any method should be fair. It's sickening to have a monster like you comment my personality.
Sparks are flying between the two of them. That isn't a metaphor, but that air really is changed. Argate's hoppers invades the air so more simple, breathing my lungs. Senpai is similar, and it seems like her robe is bulky than usual. It seems she's prepared by toll war this time. It looks like she's hiding all sorts of freaking weapons under there.
Oh, I wonder what you did going back to the church by bringing out that black barrel. I guess the rumor you boring Nard to enhance was true. It doesn't concern you. Well, since you'll be still here, there won't be anything that will concern you ever again.
Don't know why she didn't use it before, but okay. Argate arm lowers. She's serious. The next instant she'll probably attack Ciel. Ciel won't fight back. No matter who wins, I already know who's going to get hurt. I can't let that happen. I couldn't stop it before. That at the time I have to stop it. I'm the one who brought this situation on. Somebody in the Arcade. If I think they're both very important to me, then you stupid idiots! I have to stop them before it costs my life. The air vibrates. Arcade looking directly at Ciel's neck. Before then, wait! I throw myself between the two of them.
You're in the way. Be quiet, Shiki. You're in the way. Please get back, Tonokun.
I'm pierced by both of their gazes. A headache and chills are both really think I'm in the way. My spine screams as I bear full brunt of their immunity. The more the headache worsens, and the reaction seems gazing in lines of death. And Roa's reaction is trying to kill Arger, perhaps. Stop it, you two. There's no need for you to fight.
Don't be ridiculous. There's never a reason in the first place. Just get back, Shiki. Even if it was you, I won't let you go if you're in my way. Just like she says. It doesn't concern you, Tonokun. If you stay there, we're going to fight anyway.
You're not listening to a word I say. Well, I prepare for that anyway. I see. It can't be helped. If you're going to fight no matter what, then I'll have to do it myself. It can't be helped if you don't. It can't be helped if you don't listen to what I say. If you two attempt to kill each other, then I have to stop you if I have to kill. When I stare at the world almost hard enough to fry my brain. Thump. My brain throbs to turn into a normal heart. Bathed in agony, or sucking in breath. Almost to break bone, but I stared death all around me.
Tono-kun, you shouldn't. If you use your eyes like that, the blood vessels in your brain will explode.
I can't help it. I don't want to do this, but I can't stop Arquade. Unconscious of the panicking Seal, Arquade just stares at me with cold eyes. Damn it, Arquade's saying like that. It seems like she knows what. She knows I can't see any of her lines.
Of course, you're just risking your life if you won't let see any points of meaning of death. Well, you'll be able to find some lines, but the meaningless as well. Well, you're not cute at all.
Crap. I'm going to pass out.
If you understand, then stop. If your conscience dies, then Ro will take over. If that happens, then not even I can help you, Shiki.
I can hear Arquade's voice. At the same time, I decided to stop them. There's a thing I can't. Stop me. Totally, you can see the lines on Arquade. Suddenly, see how Senpai calls out. Arquade clicks her tongue disappointedly. Roy ushers towards me, ignoring Arquade just stands there.
Tell me, Kun, you can see the lines on Arquade?
I nod and see how Frank's question.
Good, then you can be helped, Tona-kun. Give you hope, but with this, you can really separate Roa from you.
The hostility I sense from Senpai disappears. Thank God. I don't know what, but it seems like Ciel stopped fighting Arquade. I see. Senpai, you found a way to limit Roa from Simon at the church?
Her enthusiastic voice cuts off.
Ciel looks down, then raises her head.
No, there was no way to help you at the church. I came back at this early because it was a dead end.
I guess automatically.
Because that means the only thing left for me is to be consumed by Roa. But Tona-kun, if you can see which caused Arquade's death, then it's a different story. Roa is Arquade's dead apostle. And if he's separate right now, to Arquade is the source of his power. It does not change. So if you were able to destroy Arquade, then Roa will be able to get weaker.
What? I can't quite grasp what she says right now. Away. Arquade just stands there, just listening to the conversation between Ciel and me.
By myself, no. Treasure of the church, I can destroy Arquade at 3 ancestors. Best I can do is steer her away. But if you can see those that cause death on her, it is a different story. Tona-kun, lend me your power. You help me, I can kill Arquade.
Murph stops in the throat. Me. Help kill Arquade. Me. Saying I have to kill Arquade so I can save myself from Roa? No. I can't do that. Her voices overlap once more.
What are you saying, Tona-kun? If you don't do it, Roa will take over. And weren't you looking for lines to kill her?
No, you got it wrong, Senpai. Ciel, I don't want to kill Arquade at all. I just want you to stop fighting, and this was the only way I thought I could stop it.
That may be true, but
If you do not kill Arquade, you will disappear, Tona-kun.
I don't want that. Why? Are you saying Arquade's life is more important than your own?
But it's right, but I don't know, but I can't hurt Arquade. Sorry for being selfish, Ciel. I can't hate her. That's why even to save myself, I can't kill her.
Tona-kun, you like her.
Of course not. I love you, Ciel. But that's no lie. There's one person I hold most dear. Ciel closes her mouth and hangs her head. I do not see any hostile enemy for her at all anymore. Now, if I can get the person staring at me with the sword, everything will be just fine. Arquade, can you give up? I'll definitely take Roa. I don't know how long I'll remain, and I'll
pierce your point of death and kill Roa.
Arquade reads my mind.
I refuse. The very end of Roa means almost taking over. Take almost completely. Do you think you can kill Roa yourself in that situation, Shiki?
She makes some kind remarks.
That's what you're saying I do. Go tell once Roa to consume me. No, you don't need to go through all that trouble. Oh, it's fine if you just kill yourself right here. Easy.
With our usual expression, argue cruelty. What are you saying? Just think I will not be allowed, even couldn't accept it.
Hey, Ciel.
I hold back Senpai, who tries to text Arquate. Maybe that is the best thing for you, but you can't just go.
Nope. You understand that is the best way too, right, Shiki? So I won't wait. If you don't kill Ro right now, things will get difficult later on.
I desert hold. The seal goes wild in my arms.
Well, I wanted she could drink more of my blood, but Ciel's here, so it's a little difficult. So I will compromise. Didn't I say earlier, Shiki, that if you became mine, you can get rid of yourself right away. It's already more than half done anyway. What, don't got you tricks? Hers blood?
Finger free, Seal glares at me. Well, Argo was pinning me down earlier. She forced me. So there's a problem with that, Senpai?
Yes, it's a huge problem. That you're pretty much under her influence. If you have your blood inside, you'll be just like an extension of her, like an arm or a leg.
Then you mean?
No different than a dead apostle. Has blood sucked.
I look over Arquade. What, that little smiling like no wonder Arquade? Is that what you mean by using force? What part of this is not doing something I don't like? You suck my blood, you big liar.
You got it all wrong. I didn't suck your blood. I just gave you some of my blood. So that's why you didn't turn into a dead apostle. It's the same thing. You have your blood inside some means they cannot disobey you. If they go too far, your genetic information, true answer will invade and destroy the genetic information. If it's your blood, only little will destroy a human body, right? How rude, I won't make such sloppy mistakes. In the first place, Shiki body is already invaded by Roa, as almost a vampire's body anyway. And in this case, I think my blood helps. Besides, Shiki won't listen to what I say. With only one drop of blood, it will only take him with some real power to refuse my orders. As I didn't suck Shiki's blood, so his body is his own. You know already, right? A vampire is a target that are owned by sucking their blood by mixing it with their blood. But that still you force drink your blood. What in the world are you thinking? It's obvious, right? I made it so that Shiki can beat Ro even if Shiki and Ro die at the same time. Now Shiki is under my influence now. If Ro and Shiki are equal, if I give backup, it's only natural that Shiki will survive.
So your mouth opens in shock.
Do you understand? You said you will help Shiki, but my method is much more better than yours. Come on, you understand, and hurry up and get away from Shiki.
Seal's mouth opens and closes. It seems like things have gone some twist.
Well, to be honest, I was thinking about not telling you about it, but I think it'll be alright. Earlier, Shiki said he liked me. Let's see. If Shiki said he likes me more than Ciel, I'll help out this time.
Argue smiles. Not at me, but Seal Senpai. Seal Senpai shoulder starts quivering fiercely. And hold on a second. No, that's not.
No, not a chance.
You owe your help.
I'll have someone save Tonokun. Let you go for tonight, but let's go back. I suppose I can go back, but then Shiki will disappear. So you're saying it's okay if Ro takes over Shiki as long as Shiki's body remains?
My body is. Don't be stupid.
I want Ro to be more than you do. I can't bear Ro taken away by that person I hold most dear anymore.
Then it's simple.
She just has to promise he likes me more than Ro will destroy completely. I think that's fulfilling both our goals.
My body's feelings are starting to fade away. Those are completely different matters.
In the first place, there's no reason for us to trust you. I won't let Tony walk away such a tightrope than killing himself. Then, you look like you'd rather kill me. With Shiki, he is, now you can't. Ro invaded his mind already, so it's easy to see you stress him any further, his mind will collapse.
That's...
She didn't strain himself to stop us. He might have lasted for a few more days. He can't resist Ro for long. Take a look, he's just resisting a headache right now. And that would be... Huh? Hey Shiki, don't tell me you're already at your limit. Tono-kun?
Awareness. I still have my awareness. My body can still move. So I don't feel like I'm alive. I'm losing my grip on reality. Toshiki is fading away.
Tono-kun, hang in there, Tono-kun.
Ciel's voice. Even though she's holding me, I can't feel her at all.
Shiki, if you hear me, hurry. There's no time to hesitate to think things over.
Arkui's voice. Her hand grabs my palm. Well, there's my knife. You said it before. That at the very end, you'll kill Ro with your own hands.
If you're ready to do it, then kill him now. You're the only one who can kill him, so unless you kill yourself when you're still there. You can't, Tono-kun. You will just die. You should just have focus if you can resist Tono-kun.
That's right. I was already prepared. Ro's mouth is right there. Before that, I stare at my body. The point exists right in my scar. Come to think of it, Shiki said something like that. What kills the whale is another whale.
Stop, please. You can sure Arkui. So what?
Yeah, I understand why Siko's worried. But what Arkui says is the truth. Because she never lied, even once. I place a knife in my chest. There are 2 whales and 1 life. There's 1 death. Calculation, only 1 will die. Well, I think it's too simple, but I believe it. Even if it doesn't turn out like Argus says, no matter what, will consume me eventually. Then I'll kill you right here. Your incarnation is at an end. Seize my death, and the death of Ro's soul. There I sense someone gasping, squeeze. Someone grips my hard hand. I can hear someone speaking softly. Hot blood courses through my blood, and I feel some embracing my back. I see. This is nothing. I'll probably definitely survive no matter what happens. I believe firmly, and I string my grip and around my knife. If what kills a whale is a whale, then you're alone, and there's 3 of us. There's no way we can lose. Walking down the usual road, entering the usual alley, I come out to a strange place. Their news place was on the way back from school to the mansion. A clearing. There's no walls around. I don't feel anyone else around here. So quiet, it feels like this is the only place in the world, and someone sits bench reading a book. A man with long golden hair and small round glasses. A deep chiseled figures and a golden hair. There's no doubt that he's a foreigner. Despite his various set features, there's an atmosphere of softness to him. Even though he looks cold-hearted, his eyes seem gentle. It's probably because of that. So I'll talk to the strange person. After looking up, he asked me what I want. I inquired what he was doing. I smile. He says, just like it appears, he's reading a book. I ask if it's interesting. With a very kind smile, he declares, there's nothing interesting at all. He stands up. He leaves the old book with his reading on the bench. I call out to him. I tell him he forgot his book. Over his shoulders, he's done reading it. A page of the book is flipping. Even though there's no wind, the page by page it flies away afterwards, disappearing into nothingness. If hiding the paper from the storm, the man starts to fade away. Where he's going, but he responds he never was anywhere to begin with. There's only an observer to read the book. The book ceases to exist, the observer also ceases to exist. At last, the page fades away, the book becomes nothing. The man figure is obviously nowhere to be seen. Yeah, it's Roa. If that's the case, it's no surprise that her which do not belong to me. Place also disappear. The book carrying the memories, long reincarnation disappears, and the vampire called Roa gracefully died after 800 years. Son epilogue. Well, that happened from there. A small noise wakes me up. Creak, creak, creak. A sound like a burglar quiet opening a window. There are footsteps towards me.
Shiki, it's morning, get up.
Someone shakes me. Visiting my headache, I saw open my eyes. It's Arquade.
Morning. It's great weather today, Shiki.
I knew it. Arquade, you. Holding her sleepy head, I look at the trespasser in front of me. Arquade acts, and it was completely normal for her here, and surprised myself, feeling the way for a brief moment.
What? If you have something to say, you should say it. And you're looking for trouble recently. You're looking so trouble recently.
Hey, whose fault do you think that is? It's because you do things that makes my head hurt. Starting every morning and causing me to have stress when I don't have any. In the first place, if Senpai finds out, she'll kill me before she kills you.
Really?
Or to say if Hisa comes right here, Aika will kill me before Senpai would.
In that case, you find me breaking up with CEO, right? But that's okay, I'll take responsibility and take you with me.
She laughs like it's funny. Of course, I'm not laughing at all. You're actually serious?
Of course, I don't joke that often.
That's true. Your existence in itself is such like a joke.
Hey, that's being discriminatory. You're so nice to everyone else, so why can't they say such things to me?
She looks at me in the eye. I'm a bit troubled. You are great, but hesitation and doesn't take the man's heart into consideration. Of course. You can be kind to someone who sneaks into no matter how many times you tell him not to. Go on, get out. I'm going to change. Looking away, Arcade struggling from me, I sent Avanar's side in the bed, running away from her. And then, knock knock. The sound echoes in the room.
Shiki-sama, have you awakened?
Yui's voice. The knock. The clock says 10 minutes before 7. Crap. Arcade, hurry, get out the window. Oh, should I out the window? Arcade just looks at me. She was saying something and stays center room. Arcade, please get out. She's not listening.
Shiki-sama, you're awake, are you not?
Wait. I'm changing, so just wait.
Changing? I used to go here, however.
That's not it. Just wait. I'll be done soon, so please wait. I guess she didn't like me saying it. I'll be doing this as Argus starts to look angry. What? You're so upset, Argus. I can't do anything. Yourself come over and get angry. Yeah, anything, just say it. I yell at her, but quietly, and then?
Because you don't play with me recently. So I thought I should trouble you a bit.
Argus says quietly. Hey now, I told you students have things called exams. I'm busy until they're over. Once I'm done, I'll spend the whole day with you. So you can leave now.
Really? Before CEO?
I'll try.
Yay! Yay is a promise, okay? And I'll be waiting outside.
Light jumps out the window.
Please excuse me.
She's merely trading places.
Shiki-sama, I heard some voicing. Did anything happen? No.
I'm just musing. Sorry, it was confusing. To be told, I wasn't very amused. She stares at me wordlessly. Argo coming from practice every day, and he might be catching on. Well, look at the time. I may hurry up and change and go to the singing room. Please go ahead of me, Hisui.
I understand. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama.
I think it's like going through the 2 hours mark. A sudden bow, she exits the room. It is only a matter of time before she finds out. I have to someone tell Arkway not to come to my room at least in the morning.
Good morning, son.
As I enter the sitting room, Aika greets me with a bit of an edge to her voice. Morning, Aika. You're taking your time this morning.
You're really taking your time this morning. I thought you needed or to be on time.
Aika lays boring room
is the next prefecture. I didn't realize it was on Teresian, but Aiga won't make it to school unless it's on time. She determines by car. Nissan, do you forget what I told you last night? When the break started yesterday for me, and I have private school is on a different schedule than yours. Oh. Now that you imagine, she's in her normal clothes. Me, I'm the only one who's busy. If you understand, then please go to the dining room. Your breakfast should be prepared already. Okay. Then I'll be right away. I leave Aiko, who is already on break from school, and walk into the dining room. After breakfast, I return to the sitting room. Aiga stares at me coldly as she's in a terrible mood. Aiga? Did something happen? Not really. Just while you were eating, a guest came by to see you, Nissan. 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 A guest? This early? Yes. It seems she came to pick you up. Upperclassmen from your school. I have her waiting out of the entrance, so you should probably hurry. She glares at me. It seems it wasn't my match, but this Aiga is in a sore mood. No more than that, it has to be Senpai who came here. I wonder what happened. You see how there's someone come pick me up today. Sure, I'll find him when I see her. Well, I'm off. I have a test, so I'll be back at noon. I look forward to it. When you come back, I want to hear your story about the Ciel senpai. Getting empty, a scary spots. Aika watches me leave. Oh, good morning, Tana-kun. Yeah, the one waiting for me is Ciel senpai. Yeah, good morning. Wait, Sabai, did you come to pick me up today? Answer a perfectly natural question. Well, it's always an excuse for Hisui to watching things from behind. No, I didn't have much of a reason. If I had to say it, I just had a bad feeling. I see. Have you worried about me, but this is a little troubling. Well, I think about how should I introduce her to Aiga. I'm not sure why, but I have a premonition that Aiga and Ciel won't get along at all. That's a good assumption. No, I'm pretty sure of it. Well, shall we go? We don't have much time. Nodding, yes, Ciel, so I start to walk. We'll wait your return, Shigi-sama. He sees me off out the gate. I'm surprised. Tana-kun, you're such a cute maid to see you off every morning. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. I tell her not to, but Hisui very conscientious about seeing me off, that's all. Hisui-san, it's really dedicated, but your family is really rich to have maids. Ciel is awfully noisy. Wait, she's talking to... Was she talking to Hisui while I was eating breakfast? Senpai. I asked you, but did you talk about something with Hisui? Yes, I heard a lot of things about you from Hisui-san. About how you indulge your sister. About how cute and spaced out you are in the morning. This and that. Wait, what do you mean? I don't really indulge Aika. Oh, just like Hisui said. She said you'll definitely say in response that you don't indulge your sister. Not just Kohage-san, but even Hisui thinks that way. Sheesh. I don't really mean to indulge her, but they both seem to think so. Well, whatever. I guess it's the same sort of fate. Either whoever comes after my house. Master is on break, so I'll introduce you to her. Yes, I'd like to meet your sister, Tana-kun. He smiles softly, but that smile quickly fills with hostility. Ciel senpai? He keeps having a short glance and looking around us. There. I was waiting, Shiki. Okay, tackles me from behind. Oh, you fell down. How shameful. Maybe you leave yourself so open because in this morning, it's the morning. This is what happens. That's mistaken. That's terribly mistaken. If you're ready for it, or keeping an eye for it, no one can survive being hit or behind by a speeding motorcycle. I say I might dust myself off. And now, what are you doing? What are you doing? At the same time, somebody screams loudly beside me. Oh? You're here too, Ciel. Of course. Don't pretend like you didn't notice. You're sneaking behind us for a while, so there's no way you didn't notice me. That's rude. I didn't notice. Besides, it didn't really matter to me. Me and Shiki, you're here, not right? In other words, she just ignores.
She ignores Ciel completely.
You really didn't learn anything, do you? Tanakun's going to school, so please don't bother us. In the first, there's no reason for you to stay in this country, right? Rule was gone, so there's no more the apostles here. There's over 10 apostles running around on loose, so you should go ahead and go after them. Yes, I plan on doing that without you telling me, but I have to take Shiki with me then. I have to reel him in first. Reel him in? Tanaka won't do any more dangerous things. Please stop involving Tanaka in your selfish circumstances. Let's go, Tanaka. You turn weird like her if you hang around this vampire too long.
Grab my hand, she starts walking down the hill.
Oh? I don't care what you say about me, but she's probably isn't anything you can decide. It's not what you think, but he doesn't hate me. If he says he'll help him, then you should be the one getting in the you'll be the one getting in the way.
Ciel freezes in her tracks.
Tanaka, don't tell you plan on helping her.
Oh. Being stared at with those emotional eyes is troubling. No, I never made that promise.
Then please refuse her. Actually, you should tell her not to associate with you anymore.
Senpai, do you really think I should do that? I whisper in Ciel's ear.
Of course you should. If you tell her directly, even she would.
You think she would go back?
You may have forgotten, but I was
Say because of Arquade, so I don't know how to say, but I can't really be hard on Arquade.
That may be true, but
Ciel looks disappointed, but she hates her.
But I still don't want that. We're lovers, so please don't let another woman seduce you.
Turning red in her lips, Ciel states it directly. Since she's so direct, I'm embarrassed, but happily that turns red as well. Despite that.
Oh, you're pretty controlling, Ciel. There's still one thing that's open. Can't I? It's not like there's a rule against me chaining down Tonka with my feelings. Is that so? I don't really care if she likes someone else. If she likes me, that's the rest is my problem. I don't mind if he likes someone else too.
What? Yeah, this is my fair ending because Shiki gets both girls. I like Arquade more, but Ciel shakes her head in Arquade's words.
Well, I don't speak for you. To say I don't mind him liking me comes in condition if he'll be mine in the end. In that regard, Shiki likes me, so maybe I'm the same as you, Ciel. I guess just loving him won't be enough soon.
Yeah. I come out loud in hearing that. Arquade saying that with a smile.
You can't do that. The rest we're doing, we love already, so there's no room for you. Made love? You mean connection with your bodies? Oh, I see. She likes those kind of things.
A smile full of meaning. Arquade looks over at me. I feel a chill run through me. This is a bad feeling about this. Arquade grabs my arm, and without saying anything further, pressures her lips to mine. I try to resist. Ciel watches, all shocked. Phone. My pulse. This is completely different from that time she tried to get me to drink her blood. This is really a kiss trying to express love. Before I realized, I answer her in a tongue of my own. I'm imagining breathing pulse. Pulse not care about anything. I can't believe it. Ciel is in front of me, but what am I doing? Steps back. I sucked this soft breath. I was excited. By such an awful thing.
See, it's easy. You're pretty stupid to feel like you're insured by something anyone can do. What do you think trying to go against me just from one act of love?
Big grin, Arquade laughs at Ciel senpai to shake. Even I can understand. Ciel is about to explode no matter who is nearby.
Hey Shiki, staying there is a little dangerous.
Arquade grabs my arm. Like that, she dives down the hill with her. Wait. You're airhead vampire! A frightening sound near my back. Ciel runs after us. Actually, Ciel is
Ciel, she. Still holding my arms, Arga runs cheerfully. Well, I don't know what will happen. Still catch up. Now, I should probably keep running. Until she comes down. When Arca is grabbing my arm, Ciel is chasing out fiercely, I can't help but sigh. My life now will be like this forever. Well, I guess I'll prepare for this. Ever since Ciel became precious to me, I was so attracted to Arquid. I think I freaking knew things would end this way. Tona-kun, why are you running away from Arquid? Circling arms here as she chases after us. It's only a matter of time before she catches up. Well then, I have to find a first a way effective to calm Ciel down. Because from now on, I'll be in this motion over and over and over and over. And okay. Okay, let's go to. Let's give this credits, cause so we can get to. Yep. Mercy, congratulations! It's your good ending. Eh? Huh? Huh? Wait, just a minute. What is this? This is the ending? Sneak. Hey, you. Stop, you thief cat. Owie, don't be so violent. See a sensation resort to corporal punishment. Dismissed. Oh, geez, okay. Each heroine gets 2 different kinds of endings. This is Ciel's good end. Please return to your previous choice and choose a different story. That'll be the true end. And one more thing. Ciel and Argy routes are in the near side of the moon routes. But there's also a completely different story at the far side of the moon route. This is Tone's family's route. Associated with people like Aika-san, it seems difficult to know what the requirement is needed to be able to choose that route, so I'll give you a little hint. On the first day, you should not meet Ciel-san. It might be better to stay in your class room during lunch. And most importantly, I think if you don't meet the Vampire card Nero, this sure will never happen. So the first cause the new storyline. There in a new Pacific time, you will be able to perform one action completely different. We're waiting for you. Well then, let's meet again once in the main story. Okay, that'll be it. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna